Yo, 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 yo. What up? What up? What up? What up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big ups to that 501 and that 317, baby. Little Rock, Indianapolis. We are in the building. Smash that thumbs up button on your way in. What's good? What's good? What's good? Man, we got a jam-packed show for you guys today. We got a jam-packed show, baby. Yeah. We got a little bit of Tyson Fury coming out on his IG Live. He did a little interview with somebody. He let it be known. No step aside money for Wilder. I want to fight him again. We got the Anthony Joshua, whose money just keep going up, up, up. And he talks about the possibility of him willing and ready to fight behind closed doors. We got Terence Crawford talking a little bit about Danny Garcia. We got Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. The beef continues. Man, we got a jam-packed show, but y'all know how I do. Y'all know where I'm from, and y'all know how I get down. Mike, drop that beat on him. What up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without some dope boxing to step to, man. I know, man. Yesterday, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it, man. I seen a lot of stories come out yesterday about Wilder step aside money, $10 million, all this bullshit. So you know what I did? You know what I did, being the reporter that I am, being the YouTuber that I am? I made a call. I made a text. Yo, bruh, this shit true? Is this shit true? And his right-hand man, you know what I'm saying? He told me it wasn't. He told me that sometimes people just like to hear themselves talk. Real quick, man, we going out to the chat, man. Big ups to Strapped Up Sammy. Damn Bragg, what it do? H Money. DJ Georgie Porgy. Deej. My brother, Brandon Maurice, was good. Was good, people. We in this bitch, man. We in this bitch, baby. So look, I made the call yesterday. I mean the text, whatever you want to know. So I made the contact yesterday, and they told me like, nah, man, we ain't We focus and we want to fight this dude. We want that rematch, and it's good because today, as I man, you know, I'm sporting that quarantine beard hard, bro. I got that motherfucking quarantine beard times 10. My shit's so thick, nigga. My whiskers getting in my goddamn mouth, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm H-Town, what's good? Yeah, I know H-Town. I know. I know some people would say that. But what I did, man, I just had to reach out and like gauge the tone of the reply. You know what I'm saying? Like if he would have said, you know, hey man, business is business, you know what I'm saying, and we can't let it out right now, then I would have looked at it a little bit differently. But he was adamant. He was adamant that wasn't the case. And now we got Fury coming out. We got, you know what? Enough of me talking, man. I've been talking too goddamn much. Let me just get y'all the audio. Y'all want the audio, right? Y'all, I know you want the audio, right? All right, then.
But yeah, I think we've got the rematch for Wilder on as well.
Hold up. If I'm gonna do it right, I gotta do it right. I gotta do it right.
But yeah, I think we've got the rematch for Wilder on as well at some point. And then we've got the two AJ fights. Well, one, and then obviously when I batter him, he'll want a rematch.
Who are you going to fight first, Wilder or Joshua?
Well, Wilder's got a rematch clause, so
I saw he said about taking a payout yesterday.
Yeah, he said some newspaper reported that he wanted 10 million to step outside.
But, I can imagine him doing that though, because he ain't going to want to fight you again, mate. That was like the most embarrassing moment of his life.
Yeah, for sure. But You know, I'm not paying him no money to step aside. I'd rather take his scalp again. I'll beat him in the ring, and that's how I'll get him out the way. I wouldn't pay him. I wouldn't pay him $2 million to step aside. I'd rather give him another battering again.
Yeah, because in a way it looks like, in a way it's sort of like if you do that, he'll have that. He can hold that, can't he? Say, oh, he didn't want to fight me again. He paid me to get out.
Exactly. I'm going to take him out again for the third time, hopefully end of the year, and then we're going to go into 2021 for the biggest fight in boxing history between two undefeated British heavyweights, me and AJ. And we're going to battle out for all the gold. There used to be a three-headed monster in this division. It was me, Wilder, and Joshua. And then Ruiz knocked out Joshua, burst that bubble, broke him in. And then I broke in the Bronze Bomber. And then 3 became 2, 2 became 1. And now I'm a standalone soldier.
All day long. All day long.
They all need to come through me now. And it's not an easy task because I guard the gate.
We might have, 3 years left, maybe?
Do you know what? I've been thinking about it, and initially I had 3 fights left on me contract. I got 2 fights left on it now. I got Wilder and Joshua. So, but I'm just going to keep going because there's nothing else to do, is there really? Yeah, like for me, I'm 31 years old, fit as a fiddle, in great mental spirits, yeah? I train every day 3-4 times a day for Banks. And it's like, what else am I going to do in my life? So, you know, there's plenty of fights out there for me to beat up on. You know, you got Dylan White, you got Jarrell Miller, you got Pulev, you got Ruiz, you got Ortiz, you got Dubois, you got Joyce. There's loads.
Now, damn, Fury said a lot right there, man. He heard the rumors of the $10 million step aside money. He was like, man, I'm not paying him no step aside money. I wouldn't even pay him $2 million to step outside. You know what I'm saying? Let him say it, step outside. So with that being said, I want to talk about something that we want. It's going to change a little bit. We're going to change it up a little bit. I know we talk about the Wilder Fury enough, but Fury seems to be in a position of power. I know, you got like, Mike, what are you talking about? Position of power? Like, what do you mean? Peep this out. He got 2 fights left on his top ring deal, which I think he was talking about. Like, he could be talking about Frank Warren. He could be talking about both. If that's the case, after he fights Wilder, big money fight, should get another big $20 million plus payday. You know what I'm saying? Then he's gonna fight AJ on his last fight with the opportunity to come back for a rematch with AJ. You talking about big money. After he fights Wilder, and then AJ the first time, if he fights AJ and get past Wilder, I'm just thinking out loud into a future that he talked about. Not this is not how I feel. I'm just going off what he said. If he's able to pull that off and fight Wilder, then AJ, and then re-up again, good business by Fury, man. Great business by Fury. Now, back to the battering Wilder, and I want to fight. Look, man, it sounds good. It sounds like you got you really think Wilder is sweet. You know what I'm saying? He really seems to think that he can do what he wants to with Wilder in the ring. I'm not of that mindset, Fury. I think you are a brilliant boxer, one of the best boxers that we've seen in a long time. I think you play terrific mind games, one of the best we've seen in a long time. And you talk that cash money. But let's be real, man. Let's keep it a buck. Keep it 1,000%. We were all shocked. The world was shocked when Fury was able to do that to Wilder. Shocked. I'm still shocked. Going back and watching the fight, I am still shocked that Fury was able to do that to Wilder. And I'm going to say it. Wilder didn't look like his normal self in that fight. What's going on with the bronze Dawson? What's going on Chase That Coin? What's going on Ames? What's going on Deej? Big ups to everybody out there in the chat. And just so y'all know, just so y'all know, I put the StreamYard link for Ams to hop on the show. I'm not keeping Ams away. Ams don't want to be on. Ams don't fuck with me no more. He don't fuck with me no more. Know what I'm saying? So it's all good. It's all good. But we're gonna bring some folks on. We're gonna bring my guy DJ on. I'm gonna put the StreamYard link in the chat, and we're gonna. You know what? Before we move on topics, I'm gonna try something a little different. I'm gonna try something a little different. I'm gonna try something a little bit different. After every topic, I'm gonna bring somebody on who want to speak on that topic. So since we almost done with the Wilder thing, I'm gonna put the StreamYard link in the chat for anybody out there who wants to say anything about Wilder or Fury or step aside money, because in my opinion, the whole step aside rumors, that shit is out the window. That is done now. Wilder's not stepping aside. I got confirmation last night. Fury saying he's not offering money. Bob Arum is like, where's the money going to come from for Wilder and Pulev? So with all three of those factors that we have, we can honestly say that it's time to move on from any kind of step aside talk. That it's time to move on from Wilder saying he's not going to take the fight. We can get that shit out the fucking window. That is done. That is done. Done. But I see ain't nobody want to hop on the link. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I am a imposing figure. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's see what we got up next, man. Anything else that I want to talk about Wilder and Fury, man? Let me play this audio one more time. I'm play audio because he might say something that jogs my memory.
But yeah, I think we've got the rematch for Wilder on as well at some point, and then we've got the two AJ fights. Well, one, and then obviously when I batter him, he'll want a rematch.
Who are you going to fight first, Wilder or Joshua?
Well, Wilder's got a rematch clause, so
I saw he said about taking a payout yesterday.
Yeah, he said some newspaper reported that he wanted 10 million to step outside. But,
I can imagine him doing that though, because he ain't going to want to fight you again, mate. That was like the most embarrassing moment of his life.
Yeah, for sure. But you know, I'm not paying him no money to step aside. I'd rather take his scalp again. I'll beat him in the ring, and then that's how I'll get him out the way. I wouldn't pay him 2 million to step aside.
He want to take his scalp again? Come on, Fury, man. I know you had an impressive performance, but you acting like this is easy. Oh, hold on. I called him out and he showed up. Hold up. We got one. We got a UK guy coming on, and I'm going to let you guys know he is a Wilder detractor. But we're going to bring him on, man, and see what he got to say, man. Ams the Wolf, my guy, my friend, my buddy.
Yo,
Mr. Ams, man, what's going on, man? I can hear you now, man. I just brought you on, man. Chill out. Hold your horses down. I'm gonna get to you. What's going on, big dog? How you living? How's the quarantine going?
Same old, bro. Hey, man, why you lying on me?
What you mean?
I'm a Wilder detractor. I ain't no Wilder detractor.
Are you not?
Nah, what makes you say that?
Every day. I'm not exaggerating either, y'all. Every day is something with Ams and Wilder. Either it's a video that I've never seen or a channel that I never heard of before. Never heard of a fucking sneaker channel. The dude, he's a sneaker guy. And he was talking about Wilder. And guess who put that in the chat? We don't follow him. He's not a part of the boxing community.
We talking about, Mike?
What I'm talking about? The sneaker dude. What the fuck his name is? The dude who be sitting in his fucking car talking about Wilder and talking about he want to be a gypsy now.
I don't know what you talking about.
Okay. Now you want to play all funny and shit. I am. You know what, man? It's
what do
cool,
I say?
man.
I don't say nothing about Wilder, man. You out here putting a
you
bad image on my name and shit.
You one of them guys. You one of them guys. Dude, hey, you one of them dudes. Okay.
I think you upset though. That
you one of them guys that throw a rock and hide your hand. Okay.
I know where it's coming from. It's because I betted against Wilder. It's because I bet against Wilder, innit?
Hey, man, look here.
That's why you think I hate him.
You always got to bring it. All right, look. Everybody, Ams done beat me in like 8 or 9 bets, all right? Probably not even that many, but around there. He beat me a lot of times. I done paid him over $200. All right, okay. That's out the window. It's out the way, Ams. Anything else you want to say, bro?
Yeah, I just want to know. You gonna bet me for the rematch, or are you scared? Oh, you afraid? I can see. Oh, no faith over there.
Hey,
hope over there.
Name your ticket. Name your ticket. $50.
100.
See, now we're going too far. Why they ain't paying me, nigga?
50 pounds.
Yeah, 50. Nigga, I told you I don't spend pounds over here, dog.
Hey, bro, you don't sound confident.
I don't spend pounds. I spend dollars.
That's like 35 pounds, man.
I don't give a fuck what it is.
$70.
Man, $50. All
right, $50. Come on.
Shaking virtual shake. I can't see you. There we go.
Easy money, bro.
Mike got Wilder. I'm riding with you, big dog. Shit.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, man. Look. I know it's all fun and game, but what you think about Fury saying that he wouldn't offer Wilder any kind of step aside money? He wants to fight Wilder. H-Town, I'm not afraid, baby. I'm not afraid.
He's afraid, man. That took him 2 months to say that.
I swear to God, bro. I gotta learn how to not to reply to everybody in the chat because I'm fucking. I reply to everybody like I'll start my whole fucking sentence, man, and reply. But hold on, Ams. We got some more Wilder detractors coming. Well, now we got a Fury detractor in Deej, and we got another one in Troy Graham. Troy got this shit on. Troy, I'll bring you back on when you mute up. But what's going on, Deej?
How's it going? You right?
I'm killing. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not so bad still. You know, like lockdown, it's crazy. Doing a bit more drinking than I usually am, but you know, you caught me at it. It's like Mike's on the stream. It's like, yeah. You know, let's just jump on there.
My nigga said I'm doing a bit more drinking than usual, but shit, fuck it. I'm living. I love it, man.
Yo, got you. It keeps it safe. They're talking about mouthwash and might be one of the things which might keep you a little bit safe. So I don't know. It must be the alcohol or something.
Bro, it's everything, my nigga.
But they don't know nothing, man.
They don't know shit, man.
They don't know nothing about this thing. It's crazy.
Bro, every week it's something else that's gonna help you out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just staying inside. Yeah, people still dying. But I'll get back to the topic. I want to get you guys' first reactions when Fury said I wouldn't offer Wilder $10 million. I want to offer him $2 million. I want to batter him and take his scalp.
Did you go first?
Man, Fury's just a fraud, man. Seriously, he's just a fraud. I don't really take anything that he says that seriously, to be honest. But my main concern about this is the amount of disrespect that he's giving Wilder. I've never heard Wilder get disrespected like that ever. And I think if he's honest with himself and this is how he truly feels, like another fight with Wilder is just going to be a walk in the park. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets knocked out, honestly. You know, Wilder's a dangerous fighter. So dangerous. You can't walk past him. You can't plan your next fight after him. You've got to take...
But you got to ask yourself, though, is it that Fury really thinks that, or that's what he's portraying in the media, trying to play mind games?
No, I think, number one, like, you got to remember, like, Fury's a showman. Like, he talks the talk, but his fight is different. You know, he'll say, like, that's why no one took him serious when he said he's going to knock Wilder out.
Absolutely.
Like, because of his history of talking the talk, but he's a skilled fighter and uses his skill in the ring. However, when I heard this, first and foremost, I don't believe even Wilder and his team will be stupid enough to take step-aside money, even if it was offered.
What you mean stupid enough?
Because at the end of the day, think about this. If Wilder steps aside, Fury and AJ fight, they're going to have a rematch probably, right?
Mm-hmm.
WBC is going to come in there because Dylan White's mandatory's coming up around February.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
he'll fight Wilder for the interim title.
Yeah, but like those are big fights after big fights. People might not be like, if Fury wins, Who's going to really want to see Fury Wilder 2 after Fury's become undisputed champion of the world? And you can get out these contracts by retiring as well.
Man, Fury got 2 fights left on.
You wouldn't want to risk it. Yeah, he can retire. A lot of fighters get out rematch clauses by retiring.
Why would he retire?
All right, go ahead, Troy. Yeah, I was gonna bring Troy in. What you think about this whole situation, Troy?
Would him being with a Wilder's
No. Fury saying that he would not offer Wilder $10 million. He wouldn't offer Wilder $2 million. He wants to fight Wilder again, batter him, and take his scalp.
Okay, well, I've been watching boxing for about 3 decades. No fighter has ever offered another fighter step aside money. That's his promotion people, management. They offer the money.
You know Fury got to sign off on it though. Come on, Troy. Don't come on here.
Right?
With that, man.
Hey, you asked me a question, right?
But the fighter has to sign off on it though, right?
He has to sign off on it, but he's not the one making the offer.
All right, Troy.
People got to make the offer.
They gave Luis Ortiz step aside money.
I don't know, man. But
for the blood fight.
If I was Wilder, I would take step aside money, not no $2 million or anything like that. I would push for 10, and then I would make sure I have some firm paperwork that says that I get the winner of Joshua Fury, because that's
Mike.
That's what the holdup is, right?
Mike, did you say you'll take the 10 million? Like you want the step aside?
That's when.
Listen,
I'll go at the Troy.
I'm outside. So if I was Wilder, I'm taking that 10 million to step aside. But before I do all that, I would have a firm contract that says I get the winner of Fury Wilder. I would have to have that in writing. I take the step aside money. I let them do what they're gonna do, and then whoever wins, I get to fight. I get to fight the overall champion, and if I beat them, I beat them. If I don't, I don't.
And Troy, sorry to cut you out, but I did a show like a couple of days ago. You know what I'm saying? When this whole step aside shit came out, and my main sticking point, like, if it's in the 8 figures range, then as a advisor, Al Heyman has to bring that to Wilder. And if you can get 8 figures, $10 million to step aside and guarantee yourself the rematch, like you like, that's one of my main sticking points. Like with Troy, you have to get that in writing. If you don't get that in writing, then it's not really, it's not going to be beneficial to you. But if you can get that in writing and you can rehab that bicep and collect a $10 million payday, I mean, that's something that you, as a team, a Wilder, you have to think about. You have to consider it.
Yeah, I know, consider it, but would you take it? Would you want him to take it?
Would I want him to take it?
If it was 10 million, just like that, just how you said it, would you want him to take it?
Honestly, selfishly, no. I would not want him to take it. I want to see the rematch. I want to see him.
Why selfishly?
Because I'm a fan. I want to see him in action. I love seeing Wilder fight. He say what you want, to win or lose. Wilder is in some exciting fights. The last fight with Fury, even though he was on the I know, right?
It was a good fight. Yeah,
I mean, but even though he was on the end of getting beat up, it still was exciting. Like, people still were like, "Oh my god!" Because of what Fury was doing, but Wilder was still a part of that fight.
Yeah, just the anticipation of the fight was exciting, let alone that.
Nigga, the actual fight, nigga.
No,
come on, man. Come on, bro. Nobody expected Fury to come out and fight like that and do what he did. That was surprising and exciting.
Wilder obviously didn't.
Exactly, Troy. I mean, nobody did, Troy. Like, Wilder was in the press conference saying, "Hey, bro, how you gonna knock me out with fucking pillow fist?" You know what I'm saying?
Right. But he told them he was gonna fight like that, didn't he? He told them over and over, didn't he?
Nigga,
yeah, but no one really believed him because we ain't seen his record.
Nigga, when I seen him come in at 270, and I stressed this on the fucking Boxing Voice.
Mike was like, "We got him."
Many times. Hell no. I said, if the man comes in at 270 plus and being 6'9", that's something that you have to look at because Wilder's not even though he's a tall heavyweight, he's not overly big. Man, Fury is a 6'9", 270 guy who can move around the ring, and we've seen in the Otto Wilder fight him throw that mass around. That fight right there gave me some kind of interpretation. I know people say, "Oh, Fury got hurt. His eye got cut." But he found a way to fucking win that fight, and it was ugly, and it was fucking dirty. It was a fucking mauling, and that's pretty much what he did. You know what I'm saying? He went in there with Wilder, and Wilder had so much shit going on, man. I know people want to bring up the suit, but I'm not even on the suit. The fucking mask with the LED lights, him doing all that goddamn blinking. I'm like, bro, what is going on?
Wait. The mask did his own, Mike.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is before the fight, if you go back and watch the whole little when he's in the corner coming out to the middle and all that shit, he's rubbing his eyes, he's blinking it with his eyes, like that fucking mask maybe blurred his vision for a little while. I'm not saying that that's an excuse or anything like that. I'm just saying what I saw. But
that's something like you think could have been a possibility, right?
I'm saying what I saw before the fight. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
You ain't gonna trap me, motherfucker. Go ahead, Troy.
No. I think the brother wants to chime in.
Go ahead, Deej. Yeah, Deej, man. Yeah, jump in, Deej.
Yeah, I think the one problem, which I would say makes the step aside money kind of attractive, is the fact that historically people don't like seeing rematches back to back. You know, usually they want some sort of development in the story, some sort of growth to happen in between. Maybe really, there's some fights in between.
I gotta disagree with that, man. I'm of the mindset, man. You run it back immediately. Ask Ams, nigga. 2K, we play 2K. I lose. I want to play him immediately. He'd be like, "Nah, man, I'll play you tomorrow or some shit." But anyway,
I got a question.
Go ahead.
I got a question for you, Mike. Okay, when they fought the first time, didn't they have a clause for a rematch?
Mm-hmm.
Fury and Wilder, right?
Yes.
And and didn't Fury fight someone else first?
Fury got out of that clause. He said no to that clause and went over to Top Rank, and then they renegotiated because if you remember, Top Rank actually made a offer to Wilder to come fight on ESPN.
Okay, so how come he can't do the same thing here?
Sorry.
Because Fury had that power then. Like Fury had the right to call the rematch, but he felt like he wasn't getting a fair shake over on Showtime, so he felt like he needed more backing. So he went over to Top Rank, got those little 2 fights that he got, and then he fought Wilder. In this case, Wilder is the champion.
Mike, sorry to cut you off. To be factually correct on that subject, because they got a draw, the rematch clause was null and void. Yeah,
you're right. But they still negotiated though.
If Wilder had won, they can activate the rematch clause straight away. If Fury had won, they could activate the rematch clause. Because it was a draw, both parties walk away, and then they have to renegotiate. That's why Fury went to Top Rank
but the rematch was still on the table for him, though. Like
it was on the table, but because they both won the fight, not because they have to. They couldn't force Fury to fight on Showtime again.
And that's why Fury went to Top Rank, because he felt like he wasn't getting the necessary backing. But
he negotiated. In
this situation.
He got a lot of fame from that fight.
Wilder being the champion, he kind of is in, like, if he doesn't have a, like you said, in writing that he's going to be the next fighter for Fury and Joshua, then why would he not go after his belt?
No. What I said was he doesn't take the step aside money until he has a firm contract stating that he gets to.
I understand
that he gets the winner of the rematch.
But what if that's not a scenario or a case?
Of course, that's going to be a scenario because it's money. It all boils because it's money. It boils down to simple money. That's all it is. This is not rocket science. It's not
rocket science. And all you got to understand, the rematch with Fury and Joshua going to do bigger money. That's the money. That's the money. Like, if Wilder can't get a immediate winner of that fight, because we all know if Fury fights Joshua 9 times out of 10, fucking 10 out of 10, it's gonna be a rematch. Fury said it in his fucking interview. Like, I probably gotta beat him twice.
And you know what? This is where you're gonna call me a hater, but I could care less how he feels because he made Dillian White wait 3 years and he has no explanation as to why.
Dillian White not a champion. Wilder has a fucking rematch clause. He has a championship rematch clause. Dillian White is a guy over there fighting guys off losses. All right.
No, calm down. You know what he is his mandatory. You know, he went through all the eliminators and he did what he needed to do. Yes, sir.
He's mandatory no more. He's Fury's mandatory now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because the Bama lost, right?
Just letting you know.
Wow. All right, man. Anything else you guys want to say on this topic before we move on? And you guys can leave at any time if you got anything to do.
I think it is what it is, isn't it?
Now, can I finish? Can I say something? I don't think Wilder's team gonna take look for a rematch. Step side money. The rematch clause, they have it. They just got 25 mil guaranteed for the first fight. Wilder says he likes to bet on himself. If that's the case, go take the rematch with Fury, get 25 mil, and then go. If you win, you get the undisputed fight all to yourself, you know, with no strings. So I feel like that's the way forward. They're gonna let it ride the whole way.
I got something that's gonna make the whole UK happy, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole UK, baby. It's y'all out here doing it, man. Y'all out here big boying it. Well, not y'all, but like one of y'all are.
A pint of Guinness.
I don't trust Mike. I feel to get out of here now.
No, man. Your man Anthony Joshua. Your man Anthony Joshua is in some rare company, man. He is the second richest sportsman in the UK, behind some guy. I forgot the guy's fucking name. I guess he's a soccer player or something. But last year he made like $65 million.
Wait, you say AJ is the number 2 richest sportsman in the UK?
Anthony Joshua net worth rises to 58 million pounds after a historic year.
Really?
Big AJ out here, man.
That's just on paper, right?
Look at it. What? And you got money off paper?
Hey, I don't think that Saudi money made it to the UK. I think it was diverted to Nigeria. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, y'all out here scamming. Now, I knew Nigeria was full of scammers.
He didn't find the
good scammers out there, boy.
He didn't find the UK. They ain't got tax in Saudi.
Yeah, you right about that.
Why you gonna come voluntary pay tax and come bring your money over here?
Let's say heavyweight king Anthony Joshua recorded the biggest rise in fortune in sport over the past year. According to Sunday Times Rich List, Joshua's net worth rose by $58 billion in what was a year of mixed emotion for the boxers. The 30-year-old net worth stands at 107 million pounds after a successful campaign in 2019. That was him recapturing his titles from Andy Ruiz. Joshua is the second to Garth Bale in the young rich list.
Gareth Bale.
Yeah, Gareth Bale. Who's that guy?
He don't even. He plays football for Real Madrid. Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, Real Madrid. He used to play. Ronaldo used to play there as well. But what was I gonna say? Yeah. That says
fucking money, man.
That says young. That's a young sports stars. That's what it says.
Bro, how the fuck Joshua got all that money? 107 million pounds?
I think it's just by being fake, isn't it?
Ooh,
what you mean being fake, D Drago? What you hating?
Talk about it, D.
I ain't hating. I'm just saying, you know, like literally, we're probably seeing glimpses of the real Joshua now. You know, the guy comes to the ring looking nervous.
If you got to smile and be nice and it gets you more money, you wouldn't do it?
Do you know what?
Do it, man.
The game he's playing.
Bro, people would do way more. For 107, bro, you would do way more worse things than be nice for that kind of money, bro. Let's be real.
You know what? You're right. You're right. You got to have some decorum in this game, innit?
It's money. Like if you're here for hustling, you're selling your fights Like you're risking brain cells. So you're trying to scrape up everything you can. So if you know, like, hey,
That nigga Alex is funny as hell. He said,
If I-
do you know what? Though?
he said
Do
you
know what
risking
else, though?
brain cells, man.
You know
Hey,
what?
you are,
else?
Lying,
bro.
though. You're not lying. You are risking brain cells.
You're risking brain cells for money, shortening your life potentially. So you think if someone says, "Yo, just be nice, smile, take pictures with people, hug, be a politician," hey, you gotta do what you have to do, man.
But
Make that
Elms,
money, bro. I'll do that
Elms,
for.
there's a flip side to what he's saying though, because
What's
like
the flip side?
you've just said that he's selling fights. Do you feel Joshua is the type of fighter who actually sells a fight?
He sells fights in different way. Like they're selling a fight like, "Oh, I want to watch that fight," but then they're selling a fight like, "Oh, I love Joshua. I want to what? Like go Joshua." Like you know that kind of vibe.
You know,
That's the vibe that's making him the money. That's the people that pay, bro. The
We're
hardcores
boxing
don't pay like that. Let's be real, man. The casuals pay.
I'm just saying though, we're boxing peeps still. Literally, I know some of us are just into combat sports. All around the globe. I'm not. I'm just boxing. Don't watch kickboxing. I don't watch K1. Don't watch UFC. But I must admit, when I see the Colin McGregor guy sell a fight, he's selling a fight.
Yeah,
That
but he's
Joshua.
he's the opposite extreme though. He's the opposite extreme.
He's a bit more like Fury, isn't he?
They're living out characters to sell a fight. You want to see a brash, confident, arrogant person.
No, I agree.
At the end of the day, there has to be a clean guy, Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
AJ took that role and he's getting his money. Let him live, man.
No. He is. Half of me's just saying though, is that the genuine guy? I mean, literally,
I'm pretty sure he's not like he don't owe us that. He don't owe us to see all of his life. At the end of the day, all he owes us is to get in the ring, either get knocked out or knock someone out. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're paying for. We're not. So he knows that that's what we want. The rest is to make his pockets fatter. That's what I'm saying.
Let me jump in here real quick if you don't mind.
Yeah,
as a fan of boxing, and this is for everybody, do you pay for that fighter's personal life, or do you pay for his performance?
Oh man, it's a bit of a tricky one.
No, you don't pay for his personal life. No, you do not.
Your money goes to his personal life, Troy. That money
No. Let me finish. As a fan, I don't care where his money goes. I'm a fan of the sport. I'm paying to watch him perform. I don't give a damn what he does with his money.
No, but you're a fan not only of his skill, but there's an aspect where you're a fan of someone's personality, where you relate to some degree.
I don't care where his money goes.
If you're watching all the fights that just on skill, there was a lot of fights in Japan that a lot of people don't watch that is highly skilled. We don't know what's going on over there because we don't relate to, or we don't understand.
Right. My simple point is like this. I don't watch a fight thinking, where's his money going? Or, why should I care about
I agree.
I don't have, that's not.
I think,
no.
I think if we think back historically, there has been some brilliant fights where the fighters haven't been super talented, but there's been a narrative behind the fight. Like there's been some sort of bad feeling, there's been some sort of grudge, maybe a table's been flipped, maybe somebody said something disparaging about somebody's hometown at a press conference, maybe somebody's got water thrown in their face, and it's made the fight rather more spicy than we've wanted to, and we're still kind of interested in these fights.
That's called fight hype. That's called hyping up a fight. That's cool. That's called hyping up a fight.
And I think boxing's in a weird place at the moment with us being on lockdown. When it comes back, we're kind of expecting everything to be more or less the same. But what we started to see on the way out was a lot more fights happening where the fighters weren't talented. In fact, let me just go out and say it. A lot of these YouTubers were jumping into the boxing game and making a lot of money. Let's face facts. These guys are amateurs. No. I can't even say amateurs because amateurs in our sport actually mean something. It means that you're skilled. These were novices. The likes of what's his name? KSI guy.
that's a clown show, to be honest. Like,
it's a clown show.
Leave that to the side. Let's not even mention that.
No,
like,
but what I'm trying to say is literally these people could actually sell a fight.
of course, because they have, but they're not selling to boxing fans though. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
they're
saying.
selling to their fan
To
base.
their fans.
Yeah, they ain't
Boxing
selling
fans
to
ain't
the
paying for
hardcore
that. Let's be
boxing
real. I
fans.
don't know. Like, I don't think we will find one if we looked. You know, so.
But we got something else on AJ right quick, man. Not only is he making a lot of money, but he says that he wants to fight. The story is coming from Chris Mannix of SI. And I'm going to just get to the quotes, man. Joshua says, I want to fight. It's all about growth. I would definitely fight for the love of my sport. I got the hunger in me. Even if I drop $5 or 5 pounds on the floor, I'm turning back to get it. I'm never too big to earn a buck. It's a godsend to fight for that kind of money that I do. It would be difficult to fight without the crowd there to entertain, but a win is a win, and it goes down in history. If a fighter said no, I do not want to fight without an audience, or you have to pay me more, that's okay. Hall of Fame promoter Bob Arum says, I respect that, but it's next man up. But Joshua is saying, like, bruh, I know I make a lot of money. I know that, but shit, I would still fight for the fans, which is good to hear. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of refreshing to hear, you know what I'm saying, a guy who's like we just reported, you know what I'm saying? He had a great financial year last year in the sport of boxing, but he's hopefully he's willing to do what it takes to give the fans what they want to see, you know what I'm saying? We want to see big time heavyweight boxing again, but I just don't know how much that is going to happen with the likes of a Canelo or even a Errol Spence or a Joshua or a Wilder Fury. Like, if we don't get fans in the arena, how can we capitulate to paying these guys what they deserved to be paid? Nobody. Okay.
Do you know what? I think
Pay-per-view, Mike.
But you think even if the people in the crowds all buy a pay-per-view, which, well, I mean, if it's Joshua 80,000, so shit, that's a lot of pay-per-views, but that's not really the number that's going to add to the purse. Cause like these guys doing gates of what, 10 plus million?
Yeah, but to be honest, look, like he said, he ain't gonna leave the $5 on the floor.
Exactly.
He'll go fight right now, get the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's what he's saying. Like, it's still, if I'm getting a check for fighting, I'm fighting. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at the UFC that happened last week, this is the first, I'll say, fighting event that happened since the lockdown.
God bless Anthony Smith, boy. He took a ass whooping last night. God damn.
I feel like in these no crowd.
Good grief, boy.
Right?
They sold 750K pay-per-views on that UFC card.
150K?
750.
Oh, in the UK or in America?
No, in America on the Gaethje fight.
Oh, that ain't bad. Gaethje and like Ferguson, like those are like, I mean, they ain't like the hallmark of the UFC, so that
exactly.
Ain't bad.
So 750 is a replacement fight for Khabib. That's great numbers, to be honest.
All right, man.
I think
go ahead.
I think people can still make money in this sort of a challenging environment if they think outside the box. Honestly, you know,
yep.
two A-list fighters, an event where there's loads of gate money to miss out on.
You gotta push me, big dog, or something. I think, God damn.
My audio messed up.
No. That's Troy with the shit in the background. Go ahead.
Yeah, what I was saying was literally, I think people gotta think outside the box if they want to make money during this sort of troubling times.
You better start your OnlyFans page. Shit, you better get your OnlyFans page popping out here.
You know what I would like to see happen? I'd like to see, like, I don't know, one of these boxers just say, yeah, let me do the George Foreman challenge thing and fight about 5 amateurs.
I thought you meant like come out with like a Tyson Fury grill or some shit. I mean,
Nah. I mean,
that grill popping.
Foreman, after he got beat by Ali, I believe, he fought 5 million one day.
What?
And I'd like to see somebody do that again.
Man,
and I think this is a sort of era where you could probably set something like that up.
They can't do that shit, man. I don't think no commission would sign off on that shit. But fighting 5 dudes in one day, that's not.
No. That was a circus act. They didn't, he wasn't fighting any pros. I mean, from my understanding, I don't think he fought any top guys, pros or whatever. But
they were pros.
Just to bring it back,
but you don't
I just think nowadays
a circus fight, isn't it?
No, yeah, but right now I think that most fighters and most athletes just have to check their egos at the door. The same thing with the owners and the promoters, that you're not going to make as much because there's no, there's no live gate. There's things you could do and stuff, but there's no live gate. You're just depending on the buys, the streams, and all that. So, but I don't see where it's that hard. It's not really rocket science to me. It's just checking your ego at the door and getting business done. It's not difficult. Greed is difficult, and that's what you're seeing here. Greed is what's holding everything up.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. We'll see. We got some more shit to talk about, man. We got Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez going at it back and forth on social media. I'm talking about these guys. And it don't seem like it's no love lost. But let me go ahead and get to the audio so you guys can hear exactly what they had to say.
But yeah, I think we've got the rematch for Wilder on as well.
That's not the one. This is.
To let everybody know, the Loma fight will not be happening due to the fact that he's in Ukraine and they traveled all. They did a ban on traveling, so he can't.
So what y'all think about that right there, man? He's saying what the information that he has, or what he's saying is that the Lomachenko fight would not be happening because he's in Ukraine and there's flight restrictions and travel restrictions and things like that. What's going on, Cali Buzz, Brandon Maurice, Yogi Berra, Joe Barron, CYP? What's good? I'm kind of like my heart's kind of broke, bro. I really want to see that fight, man. Hopefully, they can reschedule that fight for later on this year, or maybe if the travel restrictions get lifted, then we'll be able to see that fight. Any thoughts?
It is what it is, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, but it's still a unification fight at 135 shit between two of the best, man. Like, I mean, that was a big, like, that was like one of the fights that I was like most looking forward to seeing, like that and Dubois and Joyce. And I'm glad we got a date for that, you know what I'm saying, in November. Hopefully things will be back to normal by then, but I'll get back to the audio.
To let everybody know, the Loma fight will not be happening due to the fact that he's in Ukraine and they traveled all. They did a ban on traveling, so he can't come back to the U.S. We try to make a fight happen with Devin Haney. They haven't came back to us. We trying to make these fights happen. I'm being dead ass. I'm being honest. We've been working. And the fact that these guys don't want to fight, that they want a tune-up fight or they want something else, it's frustrating. We don't need no tune-up fight. Spoke to me and my father, my manager. We said, we can't fight Loma. Let's make the Devin Haney fight happen. They reached out to Eddie Hearns. We haven't gotten a response back. These guys say they want the smoke, but they don't. A bitch. A bitch. They're all bitches.
Damn. Okay, Teofimo, man. Tell him how you really feel. Good God. He's saying that Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney are some bitches. I mean, these are not my words, so don't be offended because I said it. Teofimo said it. And that he reached out to Eddie Hearns about making a potential fight with Teofimo. But we got some shit that we did some digging. You know me, I be digging around some shit now. And I went to Devin Haney Twitter page. You know what I'm saying? I did my due diligence. And what he's saying is that ain't how it went down, bruh. Eddie Hearn was one of the first to come out. One of the first to come out. And you guys see it right there. Let me take me and Deej off the screen so it make it a little bit bigger for you. Eddie Hearn is saying, at Teofimo Lopez, you must have put a S on Hearns because no one has ever, and he put ever in all caps, like all four of them bitches letter caps, ever reached out to me about a fight with Devin Haney. WBC and IBF unification, if you want it next, then let's go. It's a hell of a fight. So Eddie Hearn is saying, your manager, your father, nobody reached out. Nobody reached out. Nobody reached out about a fight with Devin Haney. And then we go down the path of saying Devin Haney's like, Teofimo is a liar. A liar, strong words, strong words. I'm starting to think that he's crazy. He actually believes these lies he tells. Then Teofimo comes back. Like, pump the brakes. I don't lie. But what can I expect from a two-time email world champion? Shaking my head. Oh, my God. He called that man an email world champion because he got the message via email that he was going to be champion the first time. He got an email saying Vasily was to be franchise champion. Then apparently he got another email when he came out of surgery saying he back to full champion. So Teofimo with the shots. But hold on. We ain't done yet, baby. We ain't done yet. We ain't finished. Teofimo. And this coming from Devin Haney. Teofimo, if you say I got my belt in the email, tell me then why you dug me in the WBC tournament and chose to go another direction. No skills and a big right hand is nothing special to me, with a motherfucking cussing emoji at the end. So he's saying Teofimo had a chance to get in the tournament with him and go down that path, but instead Teofimo seen a direct shot to the IBF championship, and that's what they did. Can't be mad at him doing that, but I'm still stuck on the two-time email world champion. Like, that's a little bit disrespectful right there, man. Like, what were you doing? Oh,
freaking dead.
Then Devin comes back and says, Eddie Hearn, I'm cool with everybody kicking back at home and watch me beat him up. Hashtag Haney Lopez. Hashtag WBC. Hashtag IBL. And hashtag unification. Look, man, I'm all on board for this fight. I'm not even going to lie to you. I am all on board for this fight. And we can't get the you know what? I just want to let you hear Teofimo one more time before I give my statement. One more time.
I'm still getting bread. To let everybody know, the Loma fight will not be happening due to the fact that he's in Ukraine and they traveled all. They did a ban on traveling, so he can't come back to the U.S. We try to make a fight happen with Devin Haney. They haven't came back to us. We trying to make these fights happen. I'm being dead ass. I'm being honest. We've been working. And the fact that these guys don't want to fight, that they want a tune-up fight or they want something else, it's frustrating. We don't need no tune-up fight. Spoke to me and my father, my manager. We said we can't fight Loma. Let's make the Devin Haney fight happen. They reached out to Eddie Hearns. We haven't gotten a response back. These guys say they want the smoke, but they don't. A bitch. A bitch. They're all bitches.
So, man, look, at the end of the day, we have the age-old thing. Hey, man, I reached out to him, but he didn't get back at me. Eddie Hearn coming out and say, hey, man, we ain't getting no letters. We hear this shit all the time in the sport of boxing. So with that being said, I want to see the fight. No matter how it has to get done, if these guys are serious about putting those both young guys in there so early against each other. I'm here to watch it. I'm here to support it. But I can't necessarily say I'll be picking a winner in that fight. I'm a very big fan of both these young guys, man. Teofimo Lopez. I did an interview with him a couple years back. You know what I'm saying? Gave me one of my first interviews, so big ups to him. Devin Haney, he's a young phenom in the game. Done a couple of interviews with him also. So I got mad respect for both guys. So when it comes down to picking that fight, I'm not necessarily going to pick that fight, but I will have my popcorn and I will be ready to watch Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. Do you have any thoughts on the Deej, man, before we move on?
Oh, shit, man. That shit's funny as fuck, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
That shit's funny as fuck.
Teofimo, man, he's a savage, bro.
Oh, he's a savage. But you know what? I like Lopez, to be honest, because, like, you know, a lot of people watch that video and just see what's it called, the words that he's saying, but I'm actually seeing the whole picture. I'm seeing where he's working out. It's kind of like a garage or something. He's got the heavy bag there. When I look at it, he reminds me of one of the rags to riches guys. Haney comes across as being a bit privileged to me. You know, he's got the best mentor in the game. He's probably come up from one of the best gyms in the game. He's so talented. You know, he's been one of the best prospects. He was awarded his title, not saying that he wasn't deserving or he wasn't the next up, but it's one of those things that I would like to have seen him fight for. So, you know, these characters are very, very different. I just want to really see him get it on, to be honest. You know, I wouldn't be surprised though if Lopez's team stopped the offer going to Haney though, to be honest. I mean, why would you want that work, really? You know, I don't know. If Lomachenko's on the cards, you'd go for that fight every time, to be honest.
But hey, man, if you can't get that fight, man, I'm down. I'm definitely down for the Haney and Lopez fight, man. I think it's a damn good fight. I think it's truly a 50-50 kind of fight. But we got a couple more topics, man. We got one more, well, maybe two. You know what I'm saying? Depends on how I feel. We got one coming from Terence Crawford, man, one of my favorite fighters. You guys all know. And he had some things to say about Danny Garcia and that fight potentially being a good matchup and a good for each other. The article is coming from Jake Donovan, so big ups to him. Terence Crawford is willing to face any welterweight in the world, though the feeling isn't quite as mutual with his divisional peers. While he hasn't given up on his desire to face the divisional superstars and title claimants like Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence, there remains one boxing division with whom he actually in the ring history former two divisional titles, Danny Garcia. Of the fights he's been offered versus the ones that he continues to pursue, a showdown with the former two division titleist is one he will welcome with open arms. He says, Danny Garcia is a great fighter. I've been telling a lot of people about Danny Garcia ever since they've been saying that he's cherry picking. I know he's not. Me and Danny actually fought twice. I know the strengths that he presents. He can box. He can bang. He's strong. He can take a punch. He's always in shape. When you fight Danny, you always have to be on your A game. If you're up on points, he's going to bring it, and you have to be ready for it. Let me see. Both they fought back in the amateurs. Garcia claimed a 21-20 win over Terence in Omaha, Nebraska, and Crawford would avenge that loss a year later, claiming a 1-point victory over Garcia in the gold medal round of the U.S. Blue and Gold National Championships. Crawford says, I just feel like my style and his style are good for each other. You have two counter punchers, two strong fighters, a bit of history behind it. We're both 1-1. Anything Danny can do, I can do as well. What I think separates us is my boxing IQ. Me being able to switch up and being able to box in my speed. I mean, look, it's a fight that we've all been talking about for a while. a fight that we all been wanting for a while. But PBC, man, I just don't see that fight happening as I don't see that fight happening at all, man. Danny had an offer a couple years back, chose to go another path. I mean, I can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? He eventually got a shot at the WBC title. But if that fight happens, I think it'd be a good fight. But I think Crawford is a bit too much for Danny Garcia. That's just my personal opinion. But we'll see what everybody else thinks. And here briefly, Deej?
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm really frustrated for Terence Crawford. These are the sort of names that he actually kind of needs to keep himself towards the top of the pound for pound list. You're going to think that some of these names are going to start drying up, and he's starting to be like really overlooked. The fights that we really wanted to see him involved in is things like sort of Spence, all those ones. They just haven't been able to happen. So I don't know. I'm pretty worried about him. All this side of the street talk that we get from PBC, it's not good for him at the moment with him being over there top rank. But he needs those big names. I'm starting to think if I'm Terence Crawford now and I can't get some of those fights, maybe you're going to have to start picking off some guys at catchment weight just to keep, those checks coming in and to keep things interesting too.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at Ramirez and Taylor, they'll be coming up pretty soon. Maybe even Regis Prograis may be coming up pretty soon. And Crawford, I talked to his trainer, Bo Mack, and he says they had an offer to fight Patrick Teixeira, but something happened and the fight just didn't happen at that point in time. But they might go back and revisit that. You still got the Kell Brook fight, you know what I'm saying? That's potentially out there that potentially is next for Terence Crawford. So he has some things that he can work with, but like you said, until he's able to get those big names over on the PBC side, it's going to be tough sledding for Terence Crawford. And there's going to be a lot of people out there doubting his skills because he's not necessarily taking on what they feel like is the best of the best in the division. With that being said about the division, let's have some fun. You know me, hey, I'm never opposed to having fun, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Mike on Sports. This is what we do. All right. So I seen a list today. Not even a list, a graphic. And I'm gonna show that graphic right now. This graphic right here. Your Dennis Ugas. Now, this is your Dennis Ugas post. He posted this on his Twitter or IG or whatever the fuck it was. And I wanted to know if we had to rank these guys from 1 to 8, how would we rank them? Now, starting at number 8, I need everybody out there in the chat. I need people to be interactive. So if you can't be interactive, I understand you got shit going on. But if you ain't doing nothing, if you just listen to my voice, have fun with me today. Interact with your boy today. At number 8, who should be coming in at number 8? In my personal opinion, it should be easy, slam dunk. He ain't done much in the division. He's an up-and-coming rising star. Virgil Ortiz is my number 8. What do you guys say? Deej, go first, Deej.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think
that's fair. It's hard to argue with everyone else. Although, yeah, that's fair.
I think so too, Deej. I think since he hasn't really done anything in the division, that he should be considered number 8. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the chat right quick. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Pharrell Montana?
I can't even access the chat from where I'm at.
That nigga said Keith Thurman.
I'm just up in StreamYard.
Who that? Virgil Ortiz, Keith Thurman. Ooh, guys. Okay. Ooh, maybe say something. You got you a losers round out the bottom, winners event. Oh wow. Damn. Thurman. Number 7. Wow. And number 7, in my personal opinion, and number 7 is gonna be your Dennis Ugas. Your Dennis Ugas coming in at number 7. I know it's his post, but fuck it. That's just my opinion. Number 7, your Dennis Ugas. Let me see what they saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Crawford number 2. We ain't there yet. Cali Buzz, Spence number 1. Ugas number 5. Pack number 3. Everybody's saying different shit. We see that's the problem with you niggas, man. Y'all ain't go to school. Y'all niggas was in school and y'all was acting up. We trying to go in order. I don't just be seeing 3s and 2s and 1s and 0s out there. God damn. Pretend like y'all in school for like 5 minutes, man. Have a little fun with your boy. Let's build up some suspense. Damn. Niggas out here going all kind of ways. All right. Oh, yeah. I like Lipinets in there too, man. But Ugas didn't put Lipinets on this. He didn't put Lipinets on this thing. Oh, so Brandon Maurice thinks Danny Ugas is better than Danny? You think Ugas is better for Danny? Wow. Oh, he said Blair Cloud. I know you tripping. Blair almost took an ad with me in the last fight. All right,
I'm gonna keep
number 6.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Go on.
Number 6, I got coming in. Number 6 on this list has to be Danny Garcia.
Not sure.
Ooh, here we go. What up, Stanley Bailey? Alfonso Morris, what's good? King Mitch, what's good? I don't want a channel, what's up? A Jinxa, what's good, homie? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Could we put Furman or Porter there?
You putting 2 guys
Look
above Danny, and Danny lost to both of them. Come on, man. Come on, Deej. We ain't doing that, bro. We're not doing that, man. Danny lost to both of them.
Well,
Mr. CYP, what up, homie?
If you
long time, my nigga, long time.
If we're gonna start racking up the losses, we've got to look at Porter and Pacquiao then. And Pacquiao, as far as I'm concerned, is top 3.
All right, but we ain't there yet. All right, we be right here on number 6. Tell me why Danny Garcia should not be number 6 and Thurman or Porter should be.
What have you done for me lately?
What has Danny done? He went 12 rounds with fucking Ivan Redcat. Come on, man. You guys live in the fucking La La Land or some shit, man. Danny he lost to Porter for the WBC title. He lost his belt to Thurman. There is no way. H Money, man, we don't need that now, dog. There is no way that Danny should be above or below. I mean, should be above a Thurman or a Porter. Danny my number 6, man.
I'll give you that. I'm
gonna bring you guys in at the end of the show, man. After we do this list, we'll have people come on at the end. All right, now we're getting down to the top 5. Now we got number 8, Virgil Ortiz, number 7, Ugas, number 6, Danny. Number 5, who you got?
Let's throw Porter in.
You're wrong.
Why?
Even though Keith Thurman beat Sean Porter, you would have to say, we got Elms on right now. Let me get Elms back in right quick. Yo, Elms, can you hear me? Yeah, man, we're having a little fun right now. Real quick, let me know. Do you see that graphic on the screen?
Yeah.
Do you agree with Virgil Ortiz being number 8?
Hell, wait, number 8. And
Yeah.
yeah, I do.
Do you agree with Ugas being number 7?
Yeah.
Do you agree with Danny being number 6?
Yeah.
All right, now we're at number 5.
Wait. Is this ability or is this like what is this based on?
We just Ugas posted this. Ugas posted it on his
If it's
IG
ability,
we're just ranking. No. We're just ranking the fighters on who do we think who's from 1 to 8 the best fighter are. That's it.
All right, I got to put Furman. I think Danny better than him now.
Oh, he think. Oh, okay. Now we got some. See, these was saying the exact same thing, and I'm saying we seen Danny go 12 with Red Cat, lose to Porter, and lose to Thurman. There is no way that Danny Garcia, in my opinion, is better than Keith Thurman right now.
Mike.
And we seen Keith Thurman.
All right, can I talk now?
Real quick. We seen Keith Thurman put pause on Pacquiao in the middle of those rounds. Even though he got knocked down in that body shot, he landed a lot of good shots on Pacquiao.
It's about the round where he ran around.
All right, man, go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
Listen, man. Listen. Stop playing games, Mike. You're a nice guy, man. Listen.
Oh, my God.
We witnessed Keith Runtime Furman get messed up by Josecito Lopez, eyes rolling to the back of his head. And we're like, oh, damn.
Josecito come with a good victory and got over John Molina, beat his ass, knocked him out.
All right, Mike. John old-ass Molina, bro.
He did what you do to an old-ass nigga, beat his ass.
Yeah, and didn't John Molina get knocked out by someone else last year?
Nah. He went 12 or 10 with Omar Figueroa Jr.
Oh, yeah. But look, at the end of the day, man, we ain't seeing Danny suffering. And I'll be real with you. I like in my head, like Keith Furman, he was better, but his body has deteriorated now. I don't think he's the same guy he is. And I ain't no disrespect, but that's how like it can happen in sports too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I gotta put, even though Furman already beat him right now, if I think they fight, I think Danny knocks him out cold right now.
All right, man. Look, we like everybody got their own list.
You don't think Danny will knock him out?
No. I think Keith Thurman right now still beat Danny Garcia. I think he knows how.
We've never seen him look this vulnerable.
I know, but I think he knows how to beat Danny. I think he knows with movement and boxing skills, he can beat Danny Garcia easy.
Wait. But he didn't beat him easy in the first fight.
Shit.
It was a close fight.
He took off the last 3 rounds. Keith Thurman said, fuck it, I'm chilling.
Nah, he got stamina problems. It ain't a choice, man. You got stamina problems.
Bro, he came out like a boat.
Let's be real, bro. Keith like to drink, man.
I don't remember.
Come on, man.
I don't remember about that, bro. I don't know about drinking, but I damn sure know Keith don't mind eating. We see him get big, you know what I'm saying, in between fights. So I can go that route. But as far as drinking, no, I ain't gonna say that, man.
I keep a big fan of sake.
I ain't never seen him.
Japanese alcoholic drink.
I ain't never seen a beverage in motherfucking Keith Thurman hands. Never.
All right, bro. Listen. we know you're trying to make it nowadays. We know you're trying to make it. So you get me PC. But listen.
No, I'm being
the guy.
serious. The nigga like eating.
The guy ain't healthy, bro. He's injured again, and he's overweight again. Come on, man.
Oh my God.
You're gonna get beat up, bro. Like I'll be surprised if he becomes champion again. I swear I'll be like very surprised.
You got your list, I got my list. On my list,
you just don't like Danny because something about Bud. I know.
I fuck with Danny.
It's something about Bud. I know it's something about Bud. Like
IG.
Why don't you like Danny?
The nigga, and this is with all due respect. With all due respect,
how can you discredit him? He's only lost
all
to Furman.
Respect, Danny. When you was on your IG and you said it was like Christmas time and you smacked your wife on the ass, brother, I fell in love with you then, brother. I said, that's my kind of nigga right there. And let the whole world know that's mine and that's where I'm at. You goddamn right, Danny. And the way it jiggled, I was like, goddamn.
What's that got to do with fighting, Mike? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about, nigga. I'm telling you, I fuck with Danny Garcia.
Listen, man. Look, give him his credit for fighting. He ain't look bad. The only fights where he lost,
shit,
it weren't even devastating losses or clear like losses. It was like he was in the fight every round.
When you get to the top level, it ain't gonna be devastating. It's gonna be competitive.
Hey man, Keith looked bad, bro. He got dropped, ran around with holding his mouth with some.
Yeah,
with
Keith got a split decision.
It looked bad, and the guy was 40
decision.
Bruh, stop it.
Fuck you mean? But anyway, let's get back to the list because we ain't done yet.
All right, let's go. My bad.
You got Danny at number 5. You got Keith at number 6, and
wait, sorry, my bad. Yeah. So yeah, I got Keith at 6. Wait. Have I picked Ugas yet?
Yeah, you got Ugas at 7.
Yeah.
I got Danny at number 6, and I got Keith at number 5. So I was just switched. Everybody, so you agree with that 2D? You agree Keith Thurman should be number 5 or no? Because you agree with Danny being 6. So you agree with?
I think Keith could be as high as maybe 4.
Whoa.
Over who?
Over who, my nigga?
Just Porter.
Nah, he ain't being important right now.
What? Wait. Why, Mike? Why? You already beat him before, Mike.
You see how Porter beat Danny for the belt. Then he beat Ugas. Then he fucked around and gave Earl Spence the fight of his fucking life, which I had him winning. I had the motherfucking man winning the fight.
I agree with you. Don't get it twisted.
It's well known. Like, I mean, not well known, but Keith Thurman wasn't really looking for Earl. He wasn't really trying to fight Earl.
I think Keith Thurman's probably the only one sitting outside the top 3.
My nigga, you drinking that Guinness, my dog.
Yeah.
You on that Guinness, like you on something because ain't no way bro. Keith Thurman is he top 5 to me. Top 5.
He brittle right now, man.
He's number 5.
I know.
At number 4, it gotta be Sean Porter.
He can't come out of a fight without getting injured, bro. He number 6, man.
And you can make the argument that Sean Porter can beat Manny Pacquiao right now.
I believe so. If I'm picking an ability, is Errol number 1, Crawford number 2.
We ain't there yet, man.
Right, my bad.
I told these niggas in the fucking chat. You niggas been going to school. Stay in order, nigga, till we get there.
Hey, you're getting a bit too loud over there, bro.
Man. I'm getting animated, man.
All right, go ahead, man. Let's go.
Number 4. Who you got?
Pac-Man.
No, it can't be Pac-Man.
No. This is what I don't understand about you guys. Is it about ability or is it about what you've done?
I mean,
it's about who I think is better and who
you think is gonna win right now? So you got Pac-Man.
I think Pacquiao loses to Porter.
I'm not with you. I'm not with you.
Pacquiao 4 then.
I'm not with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not with you. Cortez, we're going at Madden probably around 9:30, man. 9:30 tonight, man. You know how we do. Thank you for watching the stream, though. I know you don't watch boxing, but I appreciate you, homie. I got Manny at number 4 too. I agree with that. D, go ahead, D. Cause D, you got them in head sideways and shit. So I know you feel the way. Go ahead.
Well, if we're still at number 4, I'm still sticking with Thurman.
Okay.
I still think Thurman's number 4.
And you got
Porter. I know he looks hurt.
You got Porter 5, right?
What's that?
You got Porter 5, right?
Yeah, I think it's hard between them two. I think Porter's in better condition than Thurman now, but if I look at them back to back on what they've done, Thurman.
No, but see, that's what we're saying right now. Like, we're not talking about what they've done.
No. We're talking about who's going to win right now.
Totally different list.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. We put them in the ring tomorrow. These guys are well rested. You never know how this guy's rehabilitated.
Thurman is out of shape, man. Stop it. Man.
Yeah, if Thurman is right tomorrow,
if he fight in 12 weeks, he's gonna lose to everyone on that list.
Nah, 12 weeks. I give him 3 months. No, I ain't gonna say that. I think 3 months is enough time. I think y'all. No, you guys might be right still. But I think y'all a little bit too hard on Thurman.
No. He ain't trained, Mike, since he's been injured and he's out of shape.
He
ain't like one of
only
the
lost to Manny Pacquiao.
Yo, Mike, I
he,
don't want
like,
to
he
be
got
this guy, man.
operation, Mike. You do
He
got operation.
only lost to Manny
Mike.
Pacquiao.
Mike, you're not listening.
Bro, I hear you. He got an operation. His hand. He overweight. He not eating. You call him a drunk. Okay, I understand.
I didn't call him a drunk. Whoa.
You did say he was
That's what I don't like about you, man. You're making me look bad all the time. I didn't
You
say
said he like drinking, nigga.
That
He
don't
like
mean he's
sake.
drunk, bro. That don't mean he's drunk, bro. Why you say I called him a drunk, bro? I didn't call that man a
My
drunk.
bad, man.
Oh,
My
man.
bad.
What's wrong with you, bro?
I apologize. I retract that
look bad.
statement. I retract that statement.
All right.
Retraction.
Oh.
Number 3.
Number
Sean
3.
Porter? Sean Porter for me.
Yeah, it's got to be Porter, man.
Porter's number 3 for you guys.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
It's a close. See the top 3, they're all very close to each other, but I think Porter's number 3.
I think it's Spence.
Now, top 2.
Wait.
Top
what?
2. Whoa, hold on.
You got to explain that.
Hold on. Did I just hear this nigga say Spence number 3?
Yeah.
Spence is number 3.
Bro, even though I thought Porter did enough to win.
Why you say that? I want to know why. Why did you say that? Did you say Porter? Like I want DJ. I want DJ.
Yeah. Go ahead, DJ.
Honestly, this guy's been through a lot. I mean, literally, if he never had that accident, I'm saying top 2.
Okay, so you're saying basically based on the accident, you don't think he's coming back the same. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
after that accident, if he fought Sean Porter again, do we know that he's going to beat him?
I got to see it to believe it, kind of thing. Like I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
He might beat him. He might not. Like, but I don't know.
Is it the same guy? That's what I'm thinking. Literally, we don't know. I hope he's the same guy. I'm with you. I had prayers for the guy. You understand me? When I heard that news, I was broken up. I didn't think he was going to come back. I was looking at my phone, not knowing when I heard the stories whether he was going to live or not. And there was a lot of misinformation around the time too.
But you can't speculate, bro. Like, and purposes, like he's back to normal.
But we have to.
Look. Even though the crash was crazy, the guy never even broke a bone. Do you understand? He never even broke a bone.
Nigga broke his teeth. That's it,
bro. That's it, and that's something that happened in the gym as a fighter anyway. You know what I'm saying? Ask James DeGale. But
not that bad, but yeah.
But you never know. It could have broke his spirit.
Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Look. I say to be fair, we gotta judge this on how he was like in his last fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know speculation is like very realistic to even to say, like, to think maybe it could have affected him. But for now, for this argument, we might as well just stick it on how it was leaving. Their last fight.
Yeah. So D's got him number 3.
Like, what? Would you want to have him number 3 if you're not taking in the accident into consideration, basically?
Yeah, another accident. With the accident in consideration, I would have put it at number 3. With it out of consideration, I have to think about the things which led to the accident in the first place. I still think
he behaving like
to be a better version of himself.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But look, man,
I really think if it comes to potential, but this is not what we're looking at still. But if it comes to potential,
just what would you think if they fought? Like, if his next fight was against like whoever,
Terence Crawford.
Terence Crawford, or he had a rematch with Sean Porter. Like, see it as that. Forget like if it was a year down the line, just straight as they left that fight. Who would you rate number 3, number 2, number 1?
Oh, man, you put me on the spot. Put on the spot. So what you're saying? If Spence fought Crawford, and then if he fought,
because obviously at that time of the fight, you had Spence over Porter, right?
All right, okay.
Because he beat him. So Porter's your number 3. So who's your number 2?
I hate to say it, it's Crawford.
Okay. And Errol Spence is your number 1 guy.
No, Pac-Man's number 1. I ain't talked about Pac-Man yet.
So where would Errol Spence be?
Number 3.
Spence is 3. Spence is 3. The top 3, they could be interchangeable.
So where's Porter for you?
Porter was 5th.
Oh yeah,
he got Porter. He got Thurman and number 4.
I got Porter number 3. I got Bud number 2, and I got Aerosmith number 1.
I got Earl coming in at number 2. I got Terence Bud Crawford coming in
why,
at number
Mike?
1.
You know why, man?
What's that?
Because he got hurt in his last fight, man.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah,
look, man, Bud to me is the best fighter in the sport, and it's no different if
I
he's
don't even know if Bud can beat Porter, to be honest.
Okay,
I don't know.
All right,
and I think that's a fair assumption for people to.
Hey, man, that's on you.
Why you? Hey, it's like you don't want to talk about this, bro.
I'm trying to like talk about.
You're behaving kind of sensitive. What's going on?
I'm trying
to
give you my reason why I got Bud at number 1, but you keep on hopping in. So I'm.
My bad.
I'll let you talk. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm just saying, man. Sean Porter, that's a great opponent, game fighter. You gotta give him all the credit for that.
Excellent.
Kavalauskas, he's a good. I respect him.
Undefeated. I don't know. Could Kavalauskas
is Kavalauskas better than Porter? Is that your?
No. Hell no.
The guy who drew with Ray Robinson. Okay.
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. He's better than Porter.
I'm just letting you
He
know.
got good for the fight. But anyway, I got Bud number 1, man. I feel like Bud has the best boxing ability in the division. I think his boxing IQ reigns supreme in this division. I don't even think it's close. I think with some of the things Sean Porter was doing in the last Earl Spence fight, Bud's going to look at that video. Bomac going to look at that video, and they're going to capitalize on what Sean Porter was doing and do it a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, man, when it's all said and done, it's not a fighter in this division that lives the life of a boxer more than Terence Crawford. Always in the gym, always working out, always perfecting his craft. Want to be the best, man. And we seen with the last Dance documentary. We seen with Floyd Mayweather. It's a price to win. I didn't cut you off. I didn't cut you off. I didn't cut you off, bro.
Like an MVP award or something, bro.
Can I finish? I didn't cut you off. I didn't cut you off.
Facts, man.
I didn't cut you off, my nigga. I did not cut you off, my nigga. Can I speak?
Sound like an opening speech somewhere.
I did not cut you off at all.
I'm just my bad, Mike.
I didn't hop in. I didn't bump in. But when Mike talk, I guess my words are thought provoking.
No. I'm gonna leave you.
My words are thought provoking. You feel me?
No. I'm gonna leave you
on my shit.
I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you a tribute to Bud alone. Keep going.
All right, now, Swap P, I'm gonna have you come on, man. We're gonna send you a StreamYard link, man. You come on and give me your own opinion. But look, man, pick this out. The Last Dance and Floyd Mayweather showed us, man, there's a price to winning, there's a price to being great. And I feel like Bud is definitely paying that price. Let me see what P done send me. Truth is Athletic mentioned you in the comment. Just let you know, it's our brother, UD Clown, because you really feel the air, so your opinion matters in the sport of boxing. CYP Athletics is not a fan to Wilder or his team. We look at him as family, so please don't get it twisted. Keep in mind, we come in peace until you disturb it with negativity towards us or anyone we consider family. CYP out. God damn it. Hey, man. But yeah, man, look, man, at the end of the day, man, I just think that Bud does what he does and his lifestyle and his work ethic is gonna propel him over Spence. With that being said, man, let's go ahead and go out to the people, man. If anybody got anything to say, and keep in mind, if you try to come on being disrespectful towards anybody out there in the chat, I will cut your goddamn shit short. So with that being said,
before you start, I'm about to bounce still, so peace.
But one thing,
yo, you need to blue wrench up some of these homies, man. Seeing a lot of weird shit in this chat.
Hey, bro. All thing you got to do, man, is leave me a comment under this video, and you want to be a mod, I'll make you a mod, man. But Deej, man, thank you, big homie.
Take it easy, Troy. Take it easy, Elms. I'm out.
All right, man. We're gonna see if we got anybody else who want to come in and.
Wait, can I speak now? Like,
yeah, man, you can speak, bro. You can speak.
Your MVP tribute to
you can speak,
your guy. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. That sounded all nice and sweet and everything, but like it's a close fight, man. Ain't no easy pickings, and I feel like the crash was a wake up call. I've listened to his interviews after, and I'm like, I like what I'm hearing, to be honest. And gotta favor the more accomplished fighter, Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I respect it.
That's it. That's how it goes.
I respect it, man. Earl Spence is a unified champion. I respect it.
At the division, I'm talking like.
Yep, I respect it.
Overall aspect, but done a lot. But right here in this division, Errol put in the most work, man. Straight up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, just to remind everybody what the topics were. Please come in on topic. Don't come in disrespecting anybody.
I gotta go. I'm gonna show you there.
Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
All right, guys, jump in the StreamYard, man.
Peace out.
Get in the call. We want to hear your opinions too.
All right, Em. H Money, what up, my nigga? Talk to me.
Yo, what's up with it, Mike? You hear me good?
I can't call it, man. Just living life, brother.
For sure. How's my audio? I'm straight.
Yeah, audio 1000.
For sure, Mike. I'm loving the topics, man. You know what I mean? Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez. Hey, Mike, we know what's up with that. You know what I mean? Devin Haney, the young Mayweather, the youngest world champion in boxing. You know what I mean? The youngest champion in the sport of boxing. He became a champion before Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez been hating on Devin Haney and clout chasing after his name for quite some time. You know, it started off, he was saying, oh, he did this and that to Devin Haney in a sparring match, but we never seen the footage, okay? When Devin Haney seen Teofimo Lopez at a fight once, I know you seen the footage. What did Devin Haney do, Mike? Devin Haney walked up to him. You hear me? He walked up to him. You know what I mean? He pulled up. Teofimo Lopez had nothing to say. It was like you had a lot to say during those interviews. You had a lot to say, you know what I'm saying, about what happened. But when Devin Haney pulls up in person, walks up to you, one in the smoke, you change your energy. And Teofimo Lopez was quiet, Mike. You know what I mean? He was quiet. You know, so now Teofimo Lopez out here on the internet capping. You know what I'm saying? Capping real hard, just like Keith Thurman was capping. You know what I mean? I
think YouTube crashed or some shit, bro.
For real?
My channel is not coming up at all.
Yeah, I don't see nothing in the chat. I don't see nobody writing nothing in the chat all of a sudden. Oh, man.
We see you on that motherfucker.
This
video is unavailable.
What the hell? Yo. Damn, bro, your video was popping though, man.
All right, man. Let me see what happened, bro. I gotta see what's going on.
You want me to bounce back with you?
Yeah, I'm finna stop this broadcast.
Damn, bro. All right,
big dog.